Welcome back. This is the next part of the tutorial. I will be doing the blend between the top surface and the side windows here. So we'll go to our surface feature and go to edit so we can make changes. Okay, I'm gonna go to display style and put on hidden lines. I'll switch to the right view, and one more thing, I want to activate this plane, so I'll draw on this plane. Okay, so I'll be creating two lines, one line here. This line is quite complicated, and usually you want to put on 5 degrees for a curve that's not just fairly straight but fairly curvy. So it's just a tip that I learned this, which will be helpful. It just makes your model look better. So I'm just testing it out. So just use 5-degree curves for complicated curves. And you'll also want to distribute the points evenly out. Where you put your points is really important. It's what makes a difference between a class A and a poor class surface. So yeah, if you want to improve your surface model, do some research on class A car models and have a read on what's all about. So and also go to the top view and adjust the lines. When you drag across, if you hold Ctrl and Alt, it snaps horizontally. Yeah, this line doesn't really matter because we're gonna project on the side window surface, but I'll just leave that there, and I'm gonna make a copy of that curve. So what I'm doing now is to create the blend between the roof and the side window panel. The reason I made a long curve here and a long curve here, because when you make a surface, both of the curved surface needs to be the same length, similar length, because if it's too small, it's gonna shrink in and the wireframe won't look well, and it's just not a good idea. So the key is keep your surface even, keep the length the same, make sure the surface is nice and simple. One more thing, we just go to the top view, let's switch back here and go to top view. And let's just fix this line so it's similar to where we want. It should be around there. Yep, that's fine. Let's put the 3D surface view on. Okay, now I'm gonna project this curve onto the surface. I use the drop tool, click on the surface and click on the plane to project and accept. And it creates a line there, which allow us to trim this surface. If you go surface trim, select that edge and select the part we want to remove, accept, and we have our side windows here. And just have a look at your model. And now I can make a blend between the roof. If you hold Control to select both curves, and also always check that this is tangent or curvature to make it a nice blend. So it looks something like that. So from here, what you can do, you can adjust your curve and tweak your surface to make it look nice. Yeah, a good looking car is about your own judgment, how you model your car, how you tune the surface to make it look nice. Okay, this side. This part is not parallel with the top lines. We'll just fix that. I think these lines need to go down a bit more. But yeah, we can make more adjustments later on. Or we can create a profile curve to control how that looks. But we'll save that to later. Right now, we're gonna move on. Okay, I'm gonna start making the bonnet of this car. So I'll start by drawing the middle line. So activate the middle reference. View. I know this surface needs to be extended all the way right in here because you gotta trim it off here and the surface finish nearly up to here. So it's a good idea to just extend your curve beyond what you need. And just play around with the curves, try and make the points evenly distributed and make sure it's a simple, nice curve. I'll make a copy of this curve and bring it across. Rotate it slightly. And accept. And I'll make a curve to make it a four-sided surface. So I like to keep my surface really basic, just straight lines, and then you can trim it to make a unique shape and you have a nice clean surface. And we'll switch to front view and we've got to hide the back. Go to images, we gotta hide the back so it's easier to see the back, the front blueprint. go to front view and just add a curve to this. Curve needs to go down slightly. Let's move that down. Go to move. Okay. So just use your own judgment, see how much curvature you want to add to that line, and we accept. And now we gotta go to see, sometimes when you adjust the lines you need to press regenerate to fix those lines. Okay, that didn't seem to work, so we might need to delete these two lines. So delete those two lines and just move this down. Yeah, you can use the side view to see how much, have a look at the blueprints, how much you need to move it down. And add the other two lines on. Press the middle button to middle mouse button to end one line and start another. And we gotta make sure this is tangent with the mirror view. We have to make sure, okay, we make sure it's horizontal with the points. So we're going to activate one of the appropriate views, and we'll go edit, click on the point, go to tangency, make that horizontal, and see this point and that point, it's in line. It will make the line tangent to the mirror line, and we'll do that. Do the same thing here, turn on control point, make that point horizontal, and accept. Okay, we're ready to make the bonnet surface. Click on surface and click the 4 curves, and I'm gonna go to the front view and trim this out. So we go switch to the front view actually. Okay, switch to the 4 views, and beware when you draw a line like this point here needs to be, sorry about that, I got a phone call there. This point here needs to, you gotta make sure it's right in the middle. I know that's 887.5 units is the middle of the line, so I enter in and it matches with the mirror surface later on. So okay, so we've got to edit this line here, we've got to bring it forward. Actually I just got to move it forward first. Go to move, so when you draw your line, it draws on the surface. You gotta just move the point to the appropriate 3D position. So this point is right at the back. And it's a good idea to hide the surface. Just right click, hide. And I like to use the other type of control points. I turn this on and put on the degree of 5 for a complicated line, and you can start to delete the points. So make sure the first point is horizontal first. If you need to add more points, right click and click add. For really tight corners, you need more points there. So right click. So I'll just take my time fixing this curve. This curve is important, so I'll just pause the video here and I'll show you what the end result is. Okay, so I'll create my bonnet curve there. I'll drop that on this surface. Make sure you click the top plane so it projects from the top. You can use the tree to select the top plane and accept. And now we're going to trim this surface. So select the surface, select the curve, and select the section to be removed. And there we go, we have the front bonnet and part of the roof. And I'm gonna stop here for this part of the video and follow the links for the next part. For I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm not sure if you have any question or comments. If you have any anything that you're dying to know, just ask me a question and I can answer it, and I can make this tutorial more suitable for you. So just leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notified of my latest videos. So that's it. Follow the links for the next video.